I'm from Ulverston in Cumbria, which is a small market town on the peninsula and not too far from the Lake District. I started attending the Junior Royal Northern College of Music when I was 13 or 14, and that was a huge platform for me to be surrounded by like-minded young musicians, great teaching across all elements of being a musician, not just playing saxophone. I entered BBC Musician in 2014 and I got to the woodwind final, which was the last 5 competitors for woodwind, and I didn't make it through. And then I spent 2014 to 2016 studying as hard as I could. Hardly went out, was just practicing all the time, studying permanently. And then in 2016 re-entered and managed to reach the grand final, the concerto final. Young Musician provided that much exposure that a lot of things have stemmed from that, and it's just building, it's just kind of being more present. People see a performance, people end up talking about it, and then it reaches people. Decca had seen BBC Musician, and without that platform it's difficult to reach these people. I was the first saxophonist assigned to Decca. The first release will be one of the movements from Scaramouche that I'm playing at the last night of the proms. Something like the last night of the proms I think is quite different to a normal concert. Obviously it's quite huge pressure and I do get nervous as a performer, but that's only really because I care so much about what I do, and I think almost every performer gets nervous on some level because we're so committed to the music we're playing and what we do that it matters so much that we become nervous or anxious about it. It's on live TV, the hall's sold out. It's big preparation. I love living in Manchester. It's a really vibrant city, really friendly. The people are great, and it's not too far from home if I want to get home. And yeah, there's some really cool places, and yeah, it feels like a second home. I'm from quite a musical family. My dad's a drummer, and used to play classical music a lot and is really supportive, but we have kind of no real roots in classical music, but I'm influenced and inspired by all kind of genres. My mum's not a musician, but she likes listening, and my sister's very musical, and my sister and my dad play in a band together. But we're all slightly different, which is nice, into different styles and different instruments. I'm very passionate about promoting live music, so I run a small concert series in my hometown, Ulverston. That started when I was 12 with Snake Davis, and we've had Snake Davis back every single year since then. Courtney Pine, John Hall, Tommy Smith, a whole array of saxophone players, and then hopefully next year the Camerata, which is going to be very exciting. And yeah, I think live music is really special. There's an atmosphere and an energy that exists only in a live performance between the audience and the performers on stage. So it's something I'm very passionate about, keeping going wherever I can. I'm always learning as a musician and as a person, and something that I want to really expand upon and do a lot more of is music education and inspiring young children, because it's dying out in many places, not everywhere, but in schools. And that's also one thing that the Camerata is brilliant for, getting kids involved and getting the Camerata in the community. That's one of the reasons why I love the Camerata, because it's such a wide organisation. It's not just about people going to watch an orchestral concert. It's about music and its place in society, which is huge. And so that's something I want to develop right throughout my career, taking music to places where it might not necessarily reach, or to young children who might not have the opportunity at school.